Hi, my name is Judy and I'm doing this video for the Harrison Township Public Library. What I'm going to show you today is how to make paper flowers like this of patterns that were cut from the Cricut Explorer Air 2. And all your supplies should be together in a bag that you would pick up at the Harrison Township Library. There was a limited supply, so you did need to register for that. So in your kit, there's 7 flower patterns that are by themselves. There's a small Ziploc bag, which you're going to set aside for right now. So, and also there's a small tool that looks like this, and this is how you're going to make the flowers, is by using this tool. So you're going to take the first flower, and you're going to take the end of the flower, the outside end, and you're going to put that in the little slot that's on the flower. And then you're going to take that flower and you're going to turn it around. You continue turning it until you get to the end. Now while you're turning it, you're going to want to make sure that your flower is not sliding down. So you continue turning that until you get to the very end. There are 2 different sizes of flowers in your kit, and they're all going to go into a vase, which you can purchase at the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or any of the craft stores. And when you get to the end, it might be a little bit awkward, but you just continue turning it around. And once you get to the end, you pull that stick off, and then it's going to look like this on the bottom, where all the layers are together. Now, with those layers, you're going to fold back the round circle, and you're going to take your tacky glue, and you're going to put a generous amount of glue onto that open area. And then you fold that round tab down, and then just hold that for a moment. Then you can set it on the table and hold it down like that. And then once that is all folded up, then you can take it and fold out your petals a little bit, because roses are not really that tight all the time. And that's how you make the flower. Now then, there are some sticks in your kit, and some of them are painted red on the end and some are painted pink, and that is because there are pink and red flowers. So you match that up to the color of your flower, and you're just going to take that and slide it into the bottom of your stick. And that's one flower. Now the other ones are larger, and you're going to do the same thing. It's just going to be a little bit more bulky. So once again, you're going to put your flower in the end of the stick in the slit, and then you're just going to keep turning it. And it takes a couple times sometimes to get it quite right, and you don't need to worry about if it doesn't work out. You just start over, and it will be a little bit fuller that time. And you just keep turning it on the stick. I know it's hard to see my hands how I'm doing that, and it is coming up a little bit, but you just slide it down. And then continue rolling it until you get to the end. And then if it comes off, you just go ahead and wrap it around with your fingers, as long as you have it all together. And then you're going to have, once again, you're going to have that where you're going to glue it. And if you need to, you can just pack it down a little bit to make it right. Turn it around, put the glue on it, fold that little round circle down so it's not in your way, and be generous with the glue, and then fold that down. And then just hold it down for a minute. Until it sticks. Now I did, on this one, it's a little bit looser, and I like them a little bit loose. You can have it tight or loose, and just roll those out so that the petals are out. And then, if you'd like, you can cut off that excess from that circle on the bottom. And that's what you do. And you take a red, I'm going to take a red stick and put it on there. That way you don't see the color of the stick through there for the stem. Now, to add the leaves, I'm going to take the leaf, take your glue, and put that on just the bottom half of it and the stem. And that's all you'll need. And then you just take that leaf, put it up to the stick, and then just put it on there and hold it for a minute. And that way you have the leaves attached, like so. Now this is one that I wound up and then I let it go so that you could see what it's like. Now this, it's the same thing, but I just didn't glue it. And now I'm going to take it and rewind it, and it'll be a fuller flower that way. So if you like them to be full, then that's one way you can do that. Just roll it up. I was just fascinated with these flowers. I just think they're so cool. They, if you have a Cricut Explorer and you have Design Space, you can go under 3D flowers to find these patterns. And when you see them on the Design Space, they will not show as the actual flower that's completed. They will show this disc like this. And you think to yourself, what on earth could that be? So I was able to find it on YouTube, so I would know what to do. So now, as you can see, this is a fuller flower. It's the same small one, smaller one of the two, but it is a fuller flower. Once again, I'm going to put that glue on there. And then hold it down. And you'll just continue doing that with all 7 flowers. And like I said, you can take these and just kind of push them out to make it look fuller. Or you can actually take a skewer and roll them a little bit if you would like. And it gives them a little bit different look. And then you put the stick in. Now the stick, you can't take it in and out because it won't be tight if you do that. So it's a one-time operation there. Once again, you put that glue on there, on the leaf, put it onto the flower, and just attach it to the stem. Doesn't matter if it's high or low, comes off. This one's being a little testy, so it just goes on there like that. And then, as you can see, I have some here that are made. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, the little milk bottle. Just stick your flowers in there. Now, if you want them to be shorter, then some to be shorter than others, you just take your take a pair of wire cutters or side cutters and just cut the stem off a bit, and that way you have some different heights for your flowers. And also, in the smaller bag, I'm not going to show you all these because you practice with them and you'll get it after a little bit. But then in the lunch bag, there's some smaller flowers, same thing, the roses, and I was asked to show you a couple things that you could do with those, just to in the house, what things that you have. Now you can take a circle and just cut out a circle and make a little plaque if you'd like. You could do that with wood or paper, cardboard. And then I just made the flowers and put them on there with the leaves behind it. And it just gives you a little decoration. You can use them in shadow boxes and different things. And then I also put them on this Kleenex jar. The library had made these Kleenex jars last year. And you can pick up this sticker at the craft store, something similar to that, and then you can just paint your jar, put the Kleenex in there, the round Kleenex, and then use your flowers that you have on the jar. So that is how you make the roses. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you practice and have fun making them.